Welcome back to Sunday Sauce Sports Podcast, episode 4. We're going to be breaking down projected starting quarterbacks in week 1 of next season, 2026-2027 NFL season. We're going to go division by division. We're starting with the AFC North. So, like I said, this episode is going to be we're going to be talking about who is going to be the starting quarterback for each team going into week 1 of next season. So we're just going to go division by division. Like I said, starting in the AFC North, we got the Baltimore Ravens. I think we can all agree on Lamar Jackson. Next, Cincinnati Bengals. Okay, a little bit of a controversial one. The Cleveland Browns. So who's got some thoughts on the Browns?
Who would like to start with that one? I'm just going to, for my pick, I'm going to go Shador. Like, in the draft, whatever, like, it's Mendoza, and that's really it. So I don't think we're really worried about the draft. Free agency all at the same time. Like, there's pretty good options, but in my opinion, none that fit like with the Browns. Or not what they're looking for, but like who's going to go into that situation, obviously, because they have no O-line currently, like 0 people on the line. So that's like interesting. Literally 0. So I mean, I guess Todd Monken's going to roll with like Shador because he wanted to pick him with the Ravens last year.
Apparently.
So yeah, I'm going to go with Shador.
Yeah, I'm gonna echo Shador. For similar reasons. I know you were about to say no one really fits what they're building. That's exactly like no one. What
What's
are they?
there? Like honestly,
Nothing. They don't have an offensive line. 0 out of 5. So whatever. Not the point. Not gonna get into that. But I think Shador too. I don't think they're gonna lure in like a Mariota, like a vet. Like come on, what are we doing? So I think it's gonna be Shador if they get one of these vets that are on their last legs, maybe, but
I think they should just roll with Shador. Like, why not?
I mean, he is a Pro Bowl quarterback after all.
right.
I mean, the guy, his first Pro
Bowl quarterback.
Congratulations, Shador.
So Shador makes sense to me, I think.
So I think it'll probably be like Shador. They'll probably give Watson like a chance if
Right.
God, I forgot he existed.
Could he still compete?
I think he's
You
cooked.
have to.
I mean, money's such a big hit. I don't think like you're gonna attract Kirk. Kirk was the only one that really came to mind. But they would maybe get a starting chip. But that made more sense if Stefanski was still there, because I don't even see that. So Shador beating Watson in summer, and they'll be horrible again.
So I mean, I have Shador in here too, but I also ended up putting Tua because I didn't know where else to put him, and I don't think he belongs anywhere else besides
retirement home.
Besides like just dying.
He's gonna back up Shador.
No, they can have a fight, another QB fight.
Yeah,
A fist fight?
If they would like.
Tua's going to learn.
Probably get
He can do the Ike and Ekpali. Maybe he can break Deshaun's jaw. It's kind of like retribution for what he did to those 23 wins.
Yeah.
Or if he did it to Tua and that kickstarts Tua's career like Gino.
It could.
Very poetic.
So yeah, I mean, I think Tua can. I can 100% see Tua just like ending his career there, basically, because. I mean, maybe
you can see Tua passing away there.
They're not gonna have an O line. So who's he gonna?
You just literally killed off Tua in the first 4 minutes of the podcast.
I mean, yeah. So
I mean, good.
Great start to the
FBI
show.
agents that are listening to this is just pure speculation.
Speculation. All right, are we good with Cleveland?
We're all on the same page.
I'm good with Shador.
I think
we're all assuming.
Rodgers.
I don't know. It's not the right choice, but we're assuming that's what's going to happen, right?
As long as they don't draft Ty Simpson, I'm good with anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rodgers.
Right? We're all agree. I still don't think he's going to play, but where we are right now, it's the only need.
What did you do?
I wrote Rodgers.
So you really have no one.
Yeah. Well, because if it's not him, it's probably just
Neil.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But they're not going to do that. It's going to be Rodgers.
I wrote that if it's not Rodgers, maybe they're like a Kirk suitor.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
So
yeah,
not much to talk about.
No,
there's not much to talk about there.
You agree? Our honorary Stewart representative.
Oh yeah, I'm good with Raj. I don't know. They don't need to draft another guy. If they want to bring in a vet, that's okay. But if Rodgers is willing to come back and play, then let him play.
Yeah, we haven't done that. Bring a vet in cycle yet.
Bring back Mitch Trubisky.
Yes, that worked out perfectly.
All right,
ball player.
AFC East, Buffalo, Josh. All right, Miami. What's the deal with Miami?
I would Kyler.
Okay,
Kyler, Miami.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's such a Miami thing to do. Unserious organization. Take like the speedy, athletic, talented guy. Try to track like him, the whole A-chain, Waddle. Got him an A-chain, tiniest backfield ever.
Can I ask a question? Yeah. Are they in a position where they're going to be able to even draft anybody? They're not, right?
I mean, where are they at right now in the order?
I have no idea.
I want to say they're 11.
I mean, they'll be there for Simpson probably.
Yeah, but that's way too
couldn't see
early.
it.
Yeah, no. I don't think they're gonna do that.
I had Malik Willis because of the Packers connection, and I think that's the best choice for them because it depends. What is like? Does anyone know like what he's commanding or
Who,
for
Malik? I would
contract
assume
wise?
He'll be
probably a little more than what Fields wanted
I was
last
gonna
year.
say he'll be definitely.
That's
north of
okay.
20.
I think he's
I
gonna
mean-
get along the lines of like a 3 for 80-ish.
Something
Yeah,
that we
maybe.
also have to take into account is like how much I don't know where they're at in the cap.
They don't have a lot of money.
And they're gonna paying to us, so maybe that cuts into the situation. Maybe
Yeah.
they go bridge, not bridge, but you guys know what I'm saying. For a year, just a cheap to get whatever. I think after this year, wouldn't Tua's like cap hit?
Yeah.
He like almost
Mhm.
gone.
Well, that-
So then,
Yeah.
Well,
If
that was my biggest gripe why I didn't put Willis for them. Like they have.
well,
the
Kyler
obvious
would be on a
fit.
minimum, right?
That's what I'm saying. So Kyler would almost be like the whole like Russ Denver Steelers thing.
Yeah,
Or, what's the
makes-
latest one that last year? You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah.
he's Arizona's
That makes
gonna be paying
sense.
a piper, and then he's kind of like off the books for whoever
That does make sense.
takes him.
Yeah.
I don't know, lands him. It's not really a prize, but
So I mean, I said Willis also, but again, I was thinking about the same reasons that you just said. Like, I don't know if they can like actually do it, but I just feel like it makes the most sense. Even though I don't want him to be in Miami, like because I believe him and believe in him to actually be like a starting quarterback somewhere and succeed. But I just don't like. I just think with all the Green Bay connections, like you said, I think it makes the most sense where they're just going to bring him in and see what he can do.
Yeah.
As a starting quarterback, but no competition there. So
Right.
For me, yeah, the whole money situation is why I didn't put Willis. I don't think it's attainable financially. I just kept yours. Like they're cutting the whole team. They're gutting it. Like they're gonna be a very blatant tank team, I
Yeah.
think. And I don't know. Maybe they bring in someone to back him up, but I think where it stands right now, I kind of see them just rolling with him, sucking, and I don't know about for the whole year. I'm sure they'll bring in someone to back him up.
with the Brissett.
Right, that's what I mean. Yeah, someone like that. But I think they're gonna give him the chance to start the year and just see what they have, even though it's gonna be nothing. But
maybe like
I mean,
Mariota.
yeah, someone like
Right,
that.
yeah.
Well,
Like
I
that,
mean,
yeah.
I could see that.
yeah. I mean, they're already cutting Chubb,
Tyreek.
Didn't they cut a lineman?
James Daniels.
James
Yep.
Daniels.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
that's
like
right.
they're totally cleaning house. It's not a situation where they're gonna try to retool. They're gonna gut that whole team. So I
Yeah.
think, just giving him the year,
I can
why
see
not?
it. Yeah, it's a wipeout.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, New England Drake.
Yeah.
And then our favorite.
This could
New
be
York
more-
Jets,
Let's let the Jet fans start, right?
of course.
You start.
I have Mariota.
Defeating.
I don't think they're gonna trade for anybody necessarily. Like they could trade for a Brissett, but I can see Mariota coming in. He's gonna start the year. As time's going, like it's not the conversation for today, but as time's going on, I really do think they're gonna take Simpson. So,
Really?
sit behind Mario. I don't know, man.
Wait, Derek Carr. I thought that was like
Oh my
happening.
God.
I kind of forgot he existed, but like,
I forgot.
fuck him. He sucks. And like,
I forgot.
he's like, I'm gonna need to go.
Once Derek Carr.
No, list honestly. I don't
Yeah,
think
no.
he's, and it's just the classic like. He's healthy. He's looking good. Like the guy's 35. He had to retire for a medical. Like, what are we doing?
All right.
Jet
yeah.
fan.
I have Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
I just think it makes the most sense. Whatever. I mean, we're punting on 26, but
Just like every other year.
I'm gonna be honest. We just need someone that's literally gonna put up a QB stat line. To be honest, like for the past 45 years, we've had quarterbacks like Justin Fields, he's 6 for 11 with 4 passing yards at half.
Like,
That's
that's
generous.
good. That's good.
That's pretty generous, to be honest. He's usually like 2 for like 6 with like -5 yards or something. But like someone that's gonna get like Garrett the ball and like just run it offense, like something. I don't even care if you win one game. You just like put up some sort of numbers, like whatever. Set.
So piggybacking off what you're saying, I was between either Brissett or Kirk. I went Kirk because you'll see why I had Brissett going somewhere else. I felt like it was a little better fit just for him and the team. I agree with you in the sense that you got to bring someone in, a veteran for sure, that you can actually evaluate the rest of the team as opposed to just washing it out again when a Brady Cook, Justin Fields. Like you can't just run
No.
an arena or a college team, whatever that was. You got to bring in like at least a Brissett or who I have Kirk. You're gonna get the ball out. He's gonna run an NFL offense. You're not going to win a lot of games, obviously, because the team isn't set or anything. But you can at least see your pieces around them, unlike what you saw the entire year. You didn't see anything.
It's like how they like. It's similar to like when Rodgers came back after his injury. He put up decent numbers. They just weren't winning games. They just. I mean,
Yeah,
they
but
also fired
you at least
Solomon.
got to play somewhat competitive football a little bit.
Yeah, no,
Because the ball was coming out of the hands.
no, I'm agreeing with you in your point. Like they need somebody who's not going to be a question mark.
Not even
Yeah.
a question mark, just a steadying presence. You don't even have to be good.
You don't.
Like Jacoby Brissett, was he good? No, but he was competitive and he got the ball.
He can win- he can win
Arizona's right. Arizona's
45 passing attempts.
playmakers, and at least
Yeah.
they have like something in the offseason to build off of. I mean, Fields was struggling to get the ball out on flats, and it was a
Yeah,
horror.
Brissett could win games for the Jets.
I'll just never forget the Bronco game when he took
Oh my God.
7 sacks, and 5 of those sacks. No,
London.
I think all of them. Maybe not all of them. Well, I think it was like 7 sacks, and then 5 of them, the average time to throw was 5 seconds.
And he just refused to throw.
5 seconds. The average time to throw is like 2.3.
They have a good offensive
Very
line.
good line, yeah.
But the stat nerds that don't watch games said that he has no picks. I wonder why he has no picks. Maybe because he doesn't throw the football as a quarterback.
Would that be the PFF Wasabi nerd?
Yeah.
Yeah. Reputable organization.
That London game was the hardest watch at 9:30 in the morning
really,
ever.
really bad.
That was good.
What do you guys have?
Yeah, what do you got?
I said Brissett too, for the same reason that you did.
Mhm.
They just need a veteran presence to at least see what they got out of like a Donnie Mitchell and John Mechie, right?
I put down three options. I put Kyler, Kirk, and then also Mac Jones. I mean, Mac Jones is definitely more of a question mark than like a Brissett.
He would be a trade.
What?
He would be a trade though. He's not
Okay.
a free agent. Yeah.
Okay.
Which I don't see them
Yeah, they said
trading like a second
yeah.
for Mac.
They said they're
You
not going to, but
Well, same with Kyler though.
Right.
Same type of thing.
Yeah, I like Mac Jones. I mean, if it wasn't, I don't know.
Could he be developed?
he would not do
Mac-
anything there.
No, there's really no.
Not by the Jets.
He would not do anything.
By Frank, like because
Frank Reich's got it.
because he has a what is it?
He has a
rare
rare
combination.
combination of creativity and experience.
He's
in the
doing
words
his
of
guy a
HG.
favor, man. He's doing his guy a favor. What can you say?
Rare.
Oh my
It's
god.
rare.
Uncanny. Something this league has never seen.
I don't know if it's ever happened before.
All right, so the Jets were just thinking like a Brissett
Like a
or
veteran quarterback.
Yeah,
veteran guy.
it's
to
like
come
I,
in.
ins-
I think so.
Insert whatever name.
Yeah.
It's all we all have the same
Just the
process
same
on
tier
that.
of-
caliber
tier
guy.
of guy.
Exactly.
Okay. AFC South,
I think that
Houston.
whole division's. Oh no, not the Colts.
Well, the Colts
I
are.
think everyone had like steady. For
Yeah, so
everyone
let's
besides Indy.
move past the Texans, the Titans, and the Jaguars and talk about the Colts. So Daniel Jones, would he be healthy week 1 playing?
Probably.
I think so, but he's also a free agent.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if they're
So-
bringing him back.
Yeah, he's not.
I think I said I wrote Daniel Jones on for the Colts just because I think they're stuck in a situation where they don't have any first round picks, and they kind of have to win now. Even though Daniel Jones isn't exactly the greatest quarterback, but it might just be their only option to just re-sign him and
What if Daniel Jones went to the Jets?
and see what he could do, and maybe they can have what they had in the beginning of the year before he got hurt.
Yeah.
Which I don't think would happen, but they don't have another option. So
When did he get hurt?
it was like week 9, right? Week 10.
No, he's on track. He's on track to come.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Because
I'm surprised also, but from what I'm seeing, he's gonna to week 2.
then I botched because I thought that he got hurt late, and I put Brissett trading for him and re-signing Danny and kind of like letting Brissett because they're a good team.
Yeah.
So kind of letting Brissett keep them afloat while.
Yeah.
But I mean, if he's going to be back, then that's not.
He's supposed to be expected to be cleared for training camp if everything
that
goes
is-
well. So.
That's crazy.
Well, it was week 14. So
Wow,
it wasn't late.
it was really
And
that late.
Achilles week 14. That's
yeah,
not
'cause
gonna
that's
make
what I
sense.
mean. Like, that's like a full year.
they get him back fast. It's like
I don't know.
recovery's like 6 to 8 months now. It's not a year.
No,
They,
Wilson gonna trade?
what?
Achilles.
Achilles.
And you're saying he's gonna 100% be.
Yeah.
Listen,
Projected to be a week 1 starter.
That's like a whole.
Well,
that's
They get them into surgery like the next day, and they get going.
Still an Achilles.
Incredible.
Sounds like Dr. Neil Arbitrage.
Bridge.
Masterclass.
He
Yeah.
went to Germany for.
I'll go. I had Jones kind of like in pencil though, like a 1-year deal. I don't think Ballard Ballard might not be there much longer anyway.
Yeah.
But I just think the way he does things, I don't think he would commit to him long term. I know he showed flashes, but he also kind of turned into a pumpkin to Daniel Jones that we knew at the end before the injury.
The
Respectfully,
Steelers shattered him.
I mean a little bit.
I know.
Once that game happened,
honestly, after that game,
they went downhill.
Again. Yeah. It was gonna happen regardless, Steelers or not. But I think if they get him on a 1-year deal, they'll bring him back, see if they can kind of catch lightning in a bottle, whatever he was doing in the beginning of the year. If not, I think they're plenty fine with cleaning house, to be honest with you.
What about
And you go into the draft, and I mean, a Manning makes too
what
much
happened?
sense for them.
Is
But just
I didn't mean to cut you off. Is Richardson like done?
I think he's way out of there.
that
They
happens.
don't like him.
If they bottom out, Arch is a Jet.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
right, I wasn't
That is
even
very
thinking.
true.
Duh.
That's why I don't think they
Okay,
are.
right.
I don't think they are going to bottom out because they don't
Well,
have their pick.
They're kind of in doomsday for this position. I said if it's not Jones on a 1-year deal, Carr, or funny enough, or just Leonard,
Philip Rivers again.
Riley Leonard.
So Anthony Richardson is like not going to be playing
No,
football
he
next year.
can't.
No, I'm sure he'll be somewhere.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I had him being traded to Miami.
Who?
Richardson.
Really?
And
I
just
had-
like sit.
I
yeah,
had him.
and
I
not
had,
even.
I had
Like
him,
Zach.
I
But
had
it's
him-
like-
yeah, I had him traded to the
Well,
Rams.
they got Slowik. I don't trust.
No,
Critically at all. And honestly, he might just be done there
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Richardson going to the Rams.
just because McVay speaks highly of him. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
What about O'Connell?
That either, like I said, I was talking to Matt before. It's we all know.
I can
It's,
see.
I
being a
don't.
Viking
The whole
before.
tutelage. I get it.
the whole.
Yeah,
Niners.
Of course, the whole
Yeah,
tree.
you go to
I don't see like KOC taking that guy and like wanting the patience, especially when
Didn't
he's got
he-
his
didn't he-
hands already.
Yeah,
No,
didn't he
exactly.
like him?
Yeah.
I think KOC is kind of kicking himself for what he did already.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we good to move past the Colts?
Yeah.
All right.
The whole AFC West is on lock.
Yeah, Mendoza.
Yeah, everyone knows.
Yeah. That,
Later than obviously the other 3 years. I guarantee.
Should we touch on how we think that's gonna go, or we can wait for a later?
I just said
Fine,
Mendoza
go
and then Geno Sneads as a backup because of the Kubiak ties, but that's it. That's all I have to add.
Yes, Gino's another guy for I fucked this whole list. Bro.
You know,
Wait, you don't
originally
think
when I
he's-
made this, I had Gino going to Carolina as like the veteran guy, but then I checked they signed Dalton for another year.
yeah, man,
Dalton's
Dalton,
still
right?
playing
I
for
think I had
Yeah.
Gino going to.
Well, Gino actually would have made sense because, like, if Bryce Young's in one of those funks that he's, supernatural
Similar
funks,
type
and
of
he goes,
play. Yeah.
you put Gino in, at least it's like a veteran, I know
I-
he sucked this year, but go back to the NFC. I don't know. Who knows?
I had Gino going to Kansas City. If Pat's like not.
Oh my
not healthy
God.
for like week 1.
I don't.
Like literally.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Like,
No, it's true.
there's a world where I see him like just like on the sideline, whatever, like on the Chiefs and whatever. Until Pat's healthy.
But it's Super Bowl.
Until Pat's healthy, just like we're
I mean,
too.
I think it's likely Pat.
Might be fine, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing with the NFC East, right?
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah, it's all
no,
set.
no bowl takes there.
NFC East is set.
Unless we got a surprise Hurts trade.
NFC North. The only thing to talk about is Minnesota.
Yeah.
I could start.
I think this is gonna have the most varied answers, if I had to guess.
I mean, I don't know. It's a weird situation with McCarthy. I feel like they don't like want him there. I don't know. Could they move him or just bring in somebody else? Could they bring back Kirk? I don't know. Like, what do you guys think?
So I think they're obviously going to keep JJ just to keep like whatever, make him learn underneath someone. And I said they're going to bring in Kirk, like just because obviously he was already on the Vikings. He knows KOC and that whole offense, and they'll just have a quarterback competition. See if Kirk still has it, and if JJ can learn something underneath a veteran quarterback, and maybe it'll help him out.
I mean, I have to agree with you. I had Kirk also, because like the options were whatever Mac, yada yada yada. I don't think they're gonna like trade a 2nd-round pick for a guy like Mac Jones when you're already invested a 1st-round pick in JJ McCarthy. That's why you get Kirk for a year. They had said they wanted a veteran to just come in regardless. So if you're gonna get anyone, I would get someone that already like knows the system and could possibly like win you games if JJ sucks. So,
Yeah.
that's what I'd say.
So I considered Kirk at first, and then the only thing that held me back was if you're bringing Kirk in there, like with his whole resume and then history being there, track record of being in Minnesota, it's not a competition. Like he's a guy. I feel like they're gonna want to bring someone in to not damage everything a part of JJ yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? His confidence, his whole thing, and also kind of cover their face a little bit.
Mhm.
Save their face a little bit with
Because
the
they would
whole
look
pick.
really bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're gonna bring someone in who's you could actually thrust into a off-season competition. So I said they'll trade for Mac, and then you actually you genuinely let them compete, and I think Mac would win. But I think it's a decent guy to have kind of teach JJ the ropes a little bit because Mac probably wouldn't do more than a 2-year deal.
So
And I also think KOC couldn't go through another year of torture like he just did.
So to kind of sum up what you're saying, you're saying that Minnesota they don't want to almost like throw JJ under the bus. They want to kind of roll with him, right? And
So I think they're going to operate under the assumption that JJ is still their guy,
okay,
like loosely though.
sticking with him, like
But
backing him.
right, but that doesn't mean he's playing this year. You know what I mean?
If you're really trying to keep like JJ here to like learn it almost like it is gonna kill his confidence because you're bringing back the guy that was here like literally
The
here
last time
for
he was at a Tyus.
I think his confidence is ruined, but
He's going straight
Right.
back to holding a clipboard as opposed to with Mac at least. Like Mac would be the better option.
Yeah.
But at least they're on the same kind of playing field. You know what I mean? There's bumps and
like you're not
bruises, obviously.
completely diminishing.
Exactly.
I understand.
I don't think
He's on his
I don't think bringing in Kirk would just completely ruin his confidence. I really don't, because he's not the same Kirk from 4 years ago. He would have to
True.
prove, he has to prove himself too.
But KOC and Kirk have that. They
Kirk to help him and learn the offense a little bit.
look. I don't completely disagree. I don't think they would go back that route.
I just don't think that, like Robbie said, I don't think, or maybe whatever you like, they wouldn't trade for Mac, like a second for Mac, because they still believe in
Yeah.
JJ.
So maybe just bringing in Kirk as a backup. If they can bring in somebody knowing that he's going to be a backup and to not deter McCarthy. But like then again, like I don't know how much the Vikings want to go into a season again with JJ McCarthy and see, because they kind of know what that
That's
looks
why I
like.
think there would be a competition between the both of them.
and a couple pushbacks like about him being a backup. One, he could probably get a starting job. Like he can go start for the whatever Jets or like whoever else. You know,
Kirk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, why would he take a backup to
Yeah, that's
inferior
at this
guy,
age, yeah.
honestly? And I just don't think KOC would align with him just to be a backup. Again. I don't.
Agreed.
Pretty good.
I have Zach Wilson here.
What? I fucking love that, bro. I really do.
Minnesota?
I really
That's so sexy.
I think that he's someone that McCarthy can learn from. No, I have Kirk. So
Fuck, bro.
I
was really you really got me.
Got us in the
going.
first half.
You really got me going.
yeah, I have Kirk. I just
Yeah, you got me, bro.
yo, thanks. I
Oh
appreciate
yeah, no
it.
problem.
So yeah, I have Kirk because like all the talking points you were saying, and I know it's kind of like it's KOC's organization, kind of, but this new GM didn't make the pick. Like I don't know, and I think they saw how poorly it went with McCarthy, and they're not a team that like they're a very good team. They won 8 games last year.
They won
They won 9.
With a horrible.
I think they're like, we got to do, we got to, what's the word I'm looking for? We can't do like the roster a disservice again. Like, I don't know, bringing Kirk, it's a familiar face. It's mutually beneficial for both. And I think they're going to be like, yo, JJ, like, it's like the same thing as bringing, not the same thing, obviously, but it's like when the Jets brought in Rodgers for Zach, like that killed his confidence. Like he knew he had no shot of starting again. And I know like the Vikings wouldn't be having Super Bowl aspirations with Kirk, but I just think it's like you need to take some more time. Like he missed his first year because he was hurt. Second year he was abysmal. I think it's just I don't know if they care too much about his. I don't know what allegiance they have to him at this point. I know it's a sunken asset right now, but I don't know. They got to do everyone, the fans and the rest of the team.
They definitely can't trot out another black hole at the one position that is far and away their weakest.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
they're too good.
This point is gonna sound like you guys are gonna laugh, whatever. But like, if you understand what I'm trying to say, like, whatever. The Jets didn't bring Rodgers in because they wanted him to like mentor Zach Wilson. But the only thing I'm saying is they kept him because they had plans for him for the future. Do you guys think like whatever plans? Like, do we think that like they get a guy like that, like Kirk? If Zach, like, he's not intimidated by like Rodgers because it's like a great, but like you think like JJ's intimidated if Kirk's coming in like to like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I
You
think
understand what
it
I'm
could.
saying?
Yeah, I think it could be like Kirk's gonna start, but if he sputters, if you're showing signs in practice, then like we have no problem putting you in. You just got to show it.
Kirk's also 37 years old. Like, I don't know. McCarthy shouldn't be that upset if if Kirk came in for a year or two. Like, his career isn't over because of that. And like, honestly, I think that the quarterbacks and stuff has gotten soft. Like when it comes to sitting out and waiting for your chance to start. Like McCarthy's 23, 24.
Yeah.
Like guys used to wait until they were like 26 to get a starting
Mm.
position in certain scenarios. So it's like almost pay your respects and like sit it out.
Like embrace the mentor.
Yeah, like
Embrace that
don't
they're even giving you a chance to
To sit
don't
behind.
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
don't don't
yeah.
be like a don't be what's the word, like a sore loser about it. Almost embrace it. And when Kirk's time is done, then it's your time to prove yourself. And if you can't do it then
Then you're out.
that's it. You lost your chance. But if they're rolling with you because you're their foreseeable future, not Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is not the guy who's going to be there for the next 10 years. It could potentially be you, JJ McCarthy. So, you're the guy that should be happy to be sitting on the sidelines and waiting for your chance to be that quarterback for that team. That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, I actually like what you said in the beginning of that point where you said like the quarterbacks of this generation are more fragile, 100% more than the guys that we grew up with. Which I'm not saying he's right for feeling this way, but I do think that relationship with JJ and just the organization, whatever, whoever you want to pinpoint it on, would become pretty like beyond repair. Not that he's right for feeling that way. I just think optically Minnesota cares too much about the JJ investment. Not too much, at least enough to not go and get a Kirk and make him the starter this year. And if he has another good year next year and JJ's out of the equation, whereas a Mac can kind of just even the playing field and keep all options open. That's kind of why I waste.
JJ was a big ticket that the Vikings went in on that they usually don't get that type of. They're not in that position because they usually
like draft high and get a kind of a
like they're not in that position often throughout time to be in that position to take a guy like that. So they don't want it to go to waste. Like how many teams have picked a quarterback and gotten it wrong and that guy's just gone to waste and like Matt was saying, like a sunken asset.
I'm gonna
Like,
be honest, as he was talking about it, I was like, JJ, the whole experience sounds so Josh Rosen-ish.
Yeah, it's just
You know what I mean?
right
Like,
now it's not good. So
I'm not ready to write him off because he also is one of the best guys to work with, like with a KFC to work with, which kind of shows kind of indictment on how bad he might be that it couldn't work at all in the first 2 years. Or first year,
yeah,
'cause he lost the
it's
first
still
year.
his first year.
But I don't know.
One last point. I don't want to sit straddle along here like too long with the Vikings, but we're talking about like how they're trying to like mentor JJ. Is there a chance you think they are trying to fade away and they get a guy like Daniel Jones and bring him back to assist them with KOC? Like, do you think that's a possibility?
I could see it.
But
If they're really trying to, if they're like, you know what, this isn't working out, and like KOC's getting impatient, and he brings a guy like Daniel Jones. He sat there, and I think that helped him honestly. In a short amount of time, when he got cut by New York, what was it?
Like 3 years
2 years
ago.
ago?
Oh,
2
so
years
you're
ago.
saying do they bring in like
Do
a
they bring
guy,
a guy
make
like-
a move where they subtly fade
Yes.
JJ out without
Yeah, bringing in
Yes.
bringing in a Daniel Jones
or
instead
taking
of-
offers for him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
bringing
can
in
see that
a
too.
bringing in
Honestly,
Daniel Jones.
I didn't even think of Daniel Jones going back.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like
I
you're
guess
gonna
the
want
injury's
more
throwing
money.
me off a little
yeah,
bit.
me too. The
But,
timeline was
yeah. But he liked
1 year.
He liked
1
him.
year.
He likes
Never
the
know.
guys with a little mobility.
Yep.
He likes the whole West Coast to play action thing. I don't see it.
That'll deter
I'm just not a Jones
McCarthy.
guy. I'm the other. I think Mac would be a lot better.
Agreed.
I also think the Mac thing works a little bit because I don't think he's a franchise guy or savior either. I just think he's kind of like I'm not even gonna say like he can be like what Sam was. I don't think he's that at all. I just steadying hand, like a. You don't have to have a quarterback controversy every week like they did with JJ.
He's like a Brissett, but like not that veteran tier, but like almost the same type of
Yeah,
guy.
just like he's gonna get the ball out, run an offense. I don't know, like the whole play action thing, clean pocket. He'll make the throws here and there. He's not gonna run for you, but
like Bryce. He's really like not the way they not like
no, he's really a younger Kirk.
yeah. I mean yeah.
That's
a good
really what
point.
Mac
That's a
Jones
good
is. He's
comparison.
just a younger Kirk.
I'm trying to think of like a
Maybe
team
a
that
little
has.
arm.
Yeah, less.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to-
I'm trying to think of like a team that like what you said like has just a guy that's just stable.
That's
Like
it.
gets the ball out. They get
Yeah.
like 10 wins.
Because we've seen what KOC can do with just that.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like respectable with Josh Dobbs out for 3 days.
Yeah. You're right.
O'Connell has not had like a steady quarterback his whole like tenure as.
Mm-mm.
But he's
coach.
also to blame a little bit for what happened with Kirk. They could have kept him.
Yeah.
I mean,
And Sam.
And Sam. Yeah.
So
even more so, yeah.
Didn't he want Sam? That's why they fired the GM.
I don't
There's
think
a
so.
couple stories. Different stories.
I don't know.
During the season, like when JJ was hurt, like he didn't play for like weeks, and they were throwing out bum ass Carson
Max
Wentz out there.
Brosman.
Because that was his
Max
effective
Brosman.
right. That was
saw
effective
Carson in Ireland.
rookie year developing, but he knew he wasn't ready.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that like he didn't
thought
like
Carson
trust him
Wentz-
to
He
throw
sees
him
him in
out there.
practice every day. If
Carson
he's
Wentz
gonna know
was-
better than anyone.
Carson Wentz had like 2 broken shoulders going out there every week.
he played good.
I think KOC is great. I would take him as my coach in a heartbeat any day. I think he might have become a little arrogant, a little bit with the whole Sam situation, thinking I'm what 3 for 3, 4 for 4. We're making these quarterbacks, and not these marquee names, Sam yet, right? Maybe he got a little arrogant, picked the young guy. This is my guy, and we go. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I was a believer in JJ, not because I ever liked the talent translated to NFL. I thought he was going to be
Agreed.
Brock Purdy-ish to KOC.
It's not smart, but I thought it was a really good pivot to like not spend all that money on Sam and get a guy that's young
Yeah.
and cheap. But
And
I
load,
guess
and load the roster,
I
right?
really
tried-
did.
I
I
did.
really did.
They
that.
tried doing the right thing because they had to pay Van Ginkel too. They had to pay a couple other guys. Like they wouldn't have been able to
They
do that
had-
if
they
they
had a
gave
really good
Sam
roster
40 a
together.
year.
I thought, like you saw what the ceiling was. Like I really think that playoff game deterred them from keeping him.
That's what it was. The game
I
before that
really
and the
do.
playoff.
I really do, because you won 14 games. You were a game away from the 1 seed.
Yep.
The offense was humming. Justin had his best year, and Sam was only 27 at the time. So it's like, what? Like, I was in the camp of, I think you should just swallow your pride. Like, McCarthy wasn't this top tier prospect. Ship him off somewhere, and you just ride with Darnold in that foot. Again, the money is a factor, and I think those last 2 games spooked them. I think they probably looked into the future and were like, this is going to happen every year with him.
Yeah.
Like hindsight's 2020. I don't want to play, Monday morning quarterback, but like we were saying, I didn't hate the move at the time. It's
Yeah.
just I think he's just showing his true colors out of what I thought he. When he was at Michigan, I never saw, oh, he's like a Sunday guy. I never thought he was like a Sunday quarterback until the Vikings took him. And I was like, anyone's going to be good KOC. He's mobile enough to get him out of
And you have the weapons to
pockets
team.
and stuff.
Like,
But it might have just blown up in your face. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't think he's got it. And it's kind of like what we were saying about the optics. It's kind of like what they prioritize. Did they prioritize making it work with him, where they're like, we got to win football games. If this kid's mad at us, fuck him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. We got to see what that turns into, but I don't know.
all right, to the what do you want to do? The South?
to this NFC South.
Yeah. I mean, Tampa's set, Carolina's
It's
set.
like New Orleans is set.
Everyone's got those 3 set, right?
Well,
I think the only
good,
question mark is
New
really
Orleans,
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yep.
Atlanta.
ATL, right? Atlanta. I did Brissett as my week 1 starter for our conversation. Penix stays there. Ultimately, unless Brissett's balling out, which we're anticipating he's going to ball out. I'm probably doing about the same thing last year. I'll probably win a little bit more if he's not in
Ball out.
Arizona, but
57.
like I'm sure he could keep him around 500-ish, maybe a little under. And then Penix, I think he got to ride Penix 1 more just to see what he got. But again, not really glowing my reviews of Penix right now off another injury. He really hasn't impressed me at all. I liked him. I was pretty high on Penix. Not like superstar, but just I thought he'd be a good middle of the road, but like value in this league quarterback.
His rookie year, at the end, he showed a lot of potential. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
he
what
showed
happened.
flash.
I
I'm gonna
don't
be
know
honest,
what
he
happened
was
last year.
really underwhelming last year. So anyway, I got Brissett because I don't think Penix will be healthy right away, and plus you got to bring in a vet and plus a healthy guy because I don't think Stefanski's. I think he would have PTSD going into a year like he did with Cleveland. Just the question marks, obviously, the 5 quarterbacks in Cleveland last year at a camp.
There's no chance Kirk stays in Atlanta, right?
No,
That's
no
gonna
chance.
be the easiest cut
It's
football,
money.
right?
It's just money.
And I just don't think the timelines really match up there. And I just chose Brissett, a vet, make the throws, stay in the pocket, be a pro, get the ball out to your star so that, Drake London isn't disgruntled and ever, God forbid, ask out or anything like that. Or, Bijan, they can at least not stack the box with Brissett per se, at least let him have his running lanes and not bottle him up and then limit him too much. Get the ball out to your weapons, try to stay competitive. Stefanski's going to make a good first impression here at a second spot. He likes to play action. Brissett can roll out a little bit. And then ultimately Penix, whenever he's healthy, I'm sure will take over.
Come back, yeah.
I really didn't do like a lot of more. I didn't do like enough research on Atlanta, to be honest, than the other teams. I think I'm just gonna roll with Penix, and I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't even know like another guy that would be like Joe Flacco. Like
Carson
Joe
Wentz.
Flacco back with
Penix?
Stefanski
Penix
as
really
a
ready?
backup. Long 40 attempts.
Imagine him
Our,
in that
uh,
uniform.
our injury guys, is Penix gonna be ready week 1? That's like up in the air. Like nobody really knows yet.
No, I think it could be midseason.
So
It's not even March.
real quick, while we look it up, for me, this one was kind of like I had Colts getting Brissett back because I didn't think Jones was going to be good for training camp, and so I'd like to flip it. I think Brissett makes the most sense. Like if Jones was ready, I think Brissett makes the most sense. And you got to give similar conversation where we were saying with McCarthy. I think you got to give some nudge to Penix. You can't just, even if he's healthy, you can't just give him the job. And originally before I had two. I don't know where else to put him. Like, and again, like, two is good with like the
Put him on
play. I have no analysis as to why I put Tua there. I was just like, I don't know where else Tua would go. And I had Brissett in Indy, but now that if you guys are saying Jones gonna be good for camp, I'd put Brissett here.
I'm seeing the ACL was November 24th, so what, 10 months? So
10 months, so
probably
he might-
August.
He might be back.
Wow, I don't even, dude. These timelines, I'm off.
Also, quick side note, very fitting that you have a brief little analysis for a just a very underwhelming player.
What's there
in
to
Tua.
say?
And
Like,
just
even
kinda-
even bad, like even the bad
Yeah,
things.
that's
Like, what's there to say?
That's why I
He
think
sucks.
he's gonna
That's
just
it.
like
I don't know.
end his career
Just-
in Cleveland.
Such a-
and-
just such a bland outlook on his future. It's
He should
just
just go play green football. Seriously.
So I said,
real quick.
okay.
I guess if he were to go somewhere, a dome would
Right.
suit him well. I guess because
Yeah.
you see him in the elements. It's a massacre. So
I could just see like that outdoor game. Like, it happens every year. There's that one game that's in Carolina that's like where there's like puddles everywhere. Like, watching Tua in that, I'd do anything to watch.
He throws 4 picks.
Right.
So I said Penix/Kyler. I think if Penix is ready, they might just like run it back with him. But I just think like Kyler. I feel like Kyler, like it's just like Tua. I don't think he really belongs anywhere, but I feel like he can fit.
I'm sorry, that's way too funny. Picturing like
Yeah, that's why
Kyler
I,
and Penix.
I think it can. That's why I think Kyler could like. I can picture him in Atlanta.
But you got to
being,
remember,
like,
Kyler is going to be. I mean, it's either cut and he chooses, or he'd be traded. I don't. Is
anyone trades for him?
That's what I'm saying.
That
Is
GM
Atlanta going to trade more assets for another?
he's
No, I think he's gonna get cut.
So if he gets cut, he's going to choose go to.
I think he would. You have an opening there.
Where else
gets
is he?
cut?
Where else is he really going?
Yeah, there's no other opening.
Well,
Tyrod Taylor's
well,
a Falcon.
At least you have like weapons and a good coach. Like
No,
Yeah.
Can the
You know-
we're forgetting to talk about somebody.
Oh no.
oh god,
Danger Russ.
Mr. Unlimited.
it's gonna be Jimmy Fallon.
Can he play for
Give me a
He
glimpse
don't
of
move
He
ball.
played-
He'll be throwing move balls. He'll be
Yeah.
throwing move balls.
Brother, at some point, like, give it up.
for the
He'll be
first
throwing
like
balls
for
at
the
a
first 3 weeks until Penix?
So what he just did for the Giants?
He'll be
Yeah.
throwing moon balls at a Legion Stadium behind in the
Did he-
preseason behind
didn't he come
Fernando
out-
Mendoza.
It was like a buddy job that like him go to the Giants for 2-3 weeks.
So bring Jameis
like
to
him and
Atlanta.
Diego had like an under the table
He'll
like
be in
agreement. That was it. Like
He'll be in Vegas at the third
No.
string behind Fernando.
Didn't
Like,
someone ask him at the NFL honors if he's still?
Imagine
that guy should-
that.
guy should quit. Like,
Imagine
Russ is gonna go back to another bird team.
So he'll be
stay
back.
with the Hawks.
Didn't
stay with the-
someone in the NFL honors,
Cardinals.
someone in the NFL honors asked if he still got it and if he's gonna come back, and he goes, "You saw that week 2 Giants game
Oh.
against the Cowboys."
Well, to get over it,
He's like, I had 400 yards,
that's his.
and they lost.
and they lost that game.
He's been holding on to that too. Like when people ask him, he's like, "Can you still
That's
play?"
what I
He's
just
like,
said.
"Yeah, no, I'm saying he
He's like,
always
yeah,
uses
man, in
that.
Dallas, man.
He's like, "You see me in."
they said they're
That
they said
was
they're actually
fire.
gonna raise a banner in MetLife for the Giants for that. They're gonna put
Losing
Russ,
the game, they don't have
2025 Russ
400
yards
touchdowns.
in a loss. So
Yep.
that's
At least he had that mean ball in the MetLife ball,
he did.
right?
Yes.
I'm very surprised.
Who was that again? All the demonic Giant fans picked him up.
Oh my god.
Notre Dame
Oh
receiver.
my god. Oh my god.
You know who I'm talking about, right? Who?
Richard Hutchins. There's something.
Look this up.
Oh my god.
Let's call Soldier Boy and ask.
Oh,
What was his name?
I know.
Notre Dame receiver. 80 something? No.
Collins.
Yeah.
Bo Collins.
Bo
Collins.
Collins.
Bo Collins.
Key plays. Wilson threw an 80-yard pass to Bo Collins and later threw an interception to.
And then we got
went to stick.
we got all the sleeper notifications. All the Giant fans picked him up.
Mr. Unlimited.
It's unlimited.
Mr. Unlimited. Okay, that was my little Russell Wilson.
It's very surprising that whole Falcons was just a joke. Like, isn't that funny? Like, it's a fancy comes in and we don't even.
Matt Ryan's gonna
Really,
start
really,
out week
really-
one.
We don't even have a competent pick.
I think
Will-
Kyler's like the
you
best
Matt
option.
Ryan suiting up will be the equivalent of us.
How about Willis as a possibility?
Yeah.
I don't think they're
that's
gonna
a
pay. I don't think they're gonna pay another guy.
Because that you're wiping Penix out of it.
Yeah, that shatters.
Yeah.
True.
That's why I think Kyler's
But
just like.
they didn't pick Penix either.
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
knows?
I don't know, but it is. I don't know.
Doubtful.
I don't know.
So who did I
A
put?
lot of
I
these,
had
a lot
Brissett.
of these
Penix.
teams is just
Oh, yeah,
I don't
Penix.
know. That's it.
I had Kyler.
It really is.
I'll go Penix, but I threw Russell
I
Wilson
did
in there.
Brissett too.
Brissett, right?
Okay. Moving to the West. NFC West.
God.
Wait, can I just add one thing?
Oh, yeah.
Before we do Arizona, the obvious one. I have a little twist on mine for San Fran. Tua goes there when he gets cut.
We put Tua in every division, bro.
You too?
Kyler going with it.
All right, bet.
I don't think any of the Shanahan McVay want anything to do with Tua.
No, you're probably right. You're probably right.
Both-
I had Mac.
They hate him.
I know. They do. That's why it was like more of a hot, bold, like kind of like a that's crazy, like kind of just like an entertaining take. What was I going with that?
I don't know.
Nick Bosa starting QB1 for San
Trey-
Fran.
Trey
Cardinals
Benson.
starting quarterback.
Yeah.
I was saying when Tua gets caught, he'll do the thing where like he's just gonna go take like whatever. It's not about money at that point, and obviously they're better to sit behind than in the Shanahan system. Plus Mac, I have going to Minnesota, so we'll take it.
So for Arizona,
Trey Benson.
so I have a couple options.
This is like the shadow realm.
So
You're like the straw talking about that.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna like cry?
I mean, you're gonna once you hear these
It's
three
so
options that I
difficult.
have, you're gonna.
I heard they're dropping out of contention next season.
Well,
They're
yeah.
just sitting it
Once
out.
you hear these options, you're gonna cry. So
AC Richmond.
we got we got
The post already happened. They're eliminated from the playoffs.
I got Tua going to Arizona to replace Kyler,
Oh my God.
and my other options were I told you guys earlier. I think. Do you agree with me? Like a guy like Rattler, they just traded a fifth round pick just to get some because they have no options. They don't like they have,
Maybe.
like,
It's a
it's
better
not out of the
backup.
question.
But
like,
I also
really
don't.
not.
I don't know if the Saints are even gonna.
I got a
is it-
tweet that they said they're gonna trade for Tyson Bagent and start.
I saw that.
Come on,
That's what you have.
I have Malik Willis with Tyson Bagent.
I don't even think that's far fetched. It's not. That's
Tyson
why I said.
I have.
Spencer
I have
Rattler.
him also. I have Willis.
I
Hey,
mean,
hey, hey.
I mean, like
Is Dylan Gabriel available?
Oh my God.
Yeah, for like the.
What about Fields?
There's no good
Oh,
quarterbacks anymore.
Oh, yeah,
Mike
yeah.
before brings back Zach Wilson.
No, but you know,
I would
if
love
you need
that.
a vet to just run a competent NFL system,
He showed
Oh, yeah.
plenty capable of that.
Oh, Fields did that really well this year.
Yeah.
So it's
Jet up.
possible.
I love how it always comes back.
So I have
Always goes back to the Jets.
I didn't know who to put. I put Ty Simpson, but I don't know if they're even gonna.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go.
No, but is that like are they even gonna draft him? Don't they have, like the third pick?
I forgot to include my caveat for the Jets. I have them taking Simpson probably at 16, and if not, something like a Nuss day 2.
Yeah,
Sorry, that was a pretty big one that I wanted to add. Go ahead.
So wait, like what pick did the Cardinals have?
4.
4? Yeah, I don't
Three.
think I don't think they're gonna take Ty Simpson. But
Tie at 3.
tie at 3.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
imagine.
We should.
no, so I don't know. I didn't know. I literally didn't know who else to put because I didn't want to put Tua because that's literally just
So
making
you're gonna have the note
the
like the draft
same
day
group.
with Mac.
Yeah, it was always.
Probably that.
There, the Cardinals one says it was always Ardell Reese.
Yeah.
I just hate Brock Purdy.
What?
Dude, he like pisses me off
Yeah,
so
you know
much.
what? Going in so
We're talking about
No, I'm
like bottom dwellers quarterbacks, and you go, I hate Brock Purdy.
dude, like I don't want to be a hater, but I'm just not. I'm not bought in, bro.
Brent's
Like
got beef with Brock Purdy.
I do. I don't. He's such a waste of time in San Fran, bro. Nothing is gonna happen as long as Brock Purdy is
agree.
quarterback 1 in San Fran.
I agree.
You're trying to get your 6th ring. It's
Fuck Brock
not happening.
bro, it's not.
Dude, just shine Zach, bro.
Call
So-
him out. Call him out.
Brock Purdy.
Yeah,
Brock Purdy, I'm calling you out on Sunday Saw Sports.
Brock Purdy. If you want to come on the podcast, we can do.
We'd love to have you, though.
We can set up an octagon in the backyard.
You're a good-looking guy.
If you and Brandon Ayuk want to join the podcast, I mean, we got a couple.
Yeah,
we got a couple more-
If you have his new number, let us know.
we got a couple more seats.
if you can
here.
find out where he is.
Yeah, he might be like.
Let's call in.
Venezuela.
Let's call in Soldier Boy for the final team. Are we done?
He's AWOL like Dimitri.
Hey, Soldier Boy. You're currently live on my podcast right now, and we want to know who you think will be the starting quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals Week 1 next season.
Man, I ain't here to talk sports. You want to waste my time or talk business? I'm the first rapper on this AI. Don't play with me. You run the
Sorry,
podcast. You need AI to handle them calls.
Hey,
What's the move? You trying to build something?
hey, Souls. Don't ever speak over me again. Hold on. So, hey. So what we want you to do is head to Instagram and follow Sunday Sauce or Sports Podcast, please. Thank you. Bye, Souls.
Soldier! Soldier, you ready to be a jet man? We are so freaking pumped to have you, man. What was that? You're a Niner?
Hey, that's where Bob comes from.
What are your thoughts on Coach Robert Salah? Fuck you, man.
I ain't no jet. I ain't no jet. I ain't no jet.
I'm from Sanford.
Oh my god.
So obviously, Soldier Boy didn't have a lot to contribute.
All right. Anyways, so Arizona Willis, and Bajent, and then
Willis, yeah. I had Tua. Just I don't even care.
Wait, just Tua?
Tua and Spencer Rattler.
Oh my.
What do you
Oh,
guys
Cardinals.
expect? Dude, I'm agree with you. I don't know. I don't know.
There's literally no one. Oh my god, I hate this team.
I don't know. If Brissett doesn't go anywhere else, he might go there. But
Yeah.
that's just throwing his career down the drain.
Sign him back.
He's under contract. I
No,
thought.
I thought he was free.
No, he's you have to trade.
Oh,
for
he's
him.
on.
You're gonna
Yeah.
trade.
Yeah, you have to trade for
Yeah.
Brissett. He's
Oh,
not traded.
all right, that's not far fetched at all, then. Oh, I was
If
under
they
the
keep
impression
him?
this whole time he was
They
no,
might
no,
keep him then.
No, he's
He's got
so
1 year left.
he has a two.
Yeah, but
he
I
signed a
think- yeah,
2-year
he signed a
contract.
2-year deal.
12 and a half.
Oh, so he's the same day as Dalton. And I thought he
Yes.
was.
That's why I thought a team like the Colts or like the Cardinals.
Yeah.
If, I mean, that's a team. Those are teams like I'm sure they wouldn't mind.
So who do you have? Oh, you have Willis, right?
Yeah, I think I have I have Willis. I think it works for. When I say works, take that with a grain of salt.
Exactly.
It works, but
It's just a whole floor tie.
yeah. So with Forti, they have money.
Yeah.
They can sink a couple years into him.
I don't
I mean,
think that's all.
they do have skill position talent.
Yeah.
They like
Yeah.
to. I mean, they're previously they were, they were kind of a ground and pound team. So I think it fits. But other than that, these
I
are all like talking about all of these. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like
Disgusting.
I hate every. There's not one of these besides
Oh well, like
like-
any of the fits.
like Rodgers.
I
but
like-
he's there already.
I like Mac to Minnesota.
That's the. But like the ones that I have on my sheet, I'm like. bleh. None
like-
of them are like, oh, that could be fun. That could be.
I think Daniel
Shredding.
Jones. I think Daniel Jones and Raj are like really.
I'm not going out on a limb here too with Arizona, but I think Malik Willis will outlast if he goes Arizona, outlast LaFleur anyway. So
Probably.
it's just spinning wheels round and round
Yeah.
and go. And then news, what'd you have? You had
I didn't know. I just had Ty Simpson because I didn't know what else to say.
like starting day one.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, God bless him.
I had something
Just
that I
throw it out-
wanted
throw
to
him out there.
say when I was making this list. I didn't put Kyler anywhere.
Usually
So-
Baseball.
Yeah, baseball.
So
yeah.
Sacramento.
there was 2 times while making this list where I was thinking, where's such an irrelevant place to put Kyler? And I landed on the Cardinals twice without thinking to where he's coming from.
Was there?
That's my whole point with the Arizona Cardinals. Right there. That's it. That's my
Yeah.
point.
They have the teenage wasteland of.
That's it. I don't know what
Yeah.
there is to say.
Nothing.
Where's like a funny place for Kyler to land? Backup starter or
San
not?
Fran
Like,
would be hilarious. Come on.
No, not. It's not like funny.
do you think Shanahan has the Patriots?
Wait, did you say Kyler?
Yeah.
I
Like-
had
like
I had
hysterical.
I had a funny one.
Not logical, just hysterical.
I had a funny one. Because of the personal ties to the place, I had him as Dak's backup.
Trey Lance.
Yeah.
Lance.
Trey Lance.
Who are some backups that like weird?
I got one.
You know,
Look at this sheet. Where's Zach going?
I don't think Zach.
Not to back up. He's gonna go be a third string. Where's he going?
on.
Look at this. Look at the teams. What
I'll
calls
tell
out
you
to
right now.
I have one.
Can we all guess and then you tell who's right?
No, I don't even.
I-
I don't even
you're
have
saying
one.
you're just
yeah,
saying
I'm
guess
saying-
where?
Yeah.
Zach Wilson
I mean,
will be a Detroit Lion.
what? With Drew Pitts.
I think he's gonna go back to he's gonna be with Bo Nix in Denver, his best friend.
No way. What about backups that play like a prominent role? I know you had Mariota for the Jets. Where does Mariota land?
I don't know.
Just anything, like just to back up. Obviously,
I don't
back
think he
somewhere.
should go anywhere.
Back to Washington.
Mariota could start on the Cardinals.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. My whole thing.
Why should he back up?
Yeah. Nah, he's a backup.
But if he could be a start, like
Because like even like a Brissett, I feel like it's like a little leg up.
I feel like Flacco still plays.
Yeah, wait,
role.
that's a fun. Where's
I had him earlier. Hold on.
he'll come to Pittsburgh and
Yeah.
complete his AFC
Earlier-
North.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's
Early-
more
earlier,
yeah.
just because of like the whole Flacco, like I want him to go somewhere that there's a young quarterback, possibly an injury. I said New England.
Wait,
You like that
Sorry,
or no?
hold on. I just had an idea.
I just picked one.
Who-
Flacco.
all right, you can set yours, but
Write yours down so you don't
Josh
forget.
Dobbs? Like, I feel like I don't even mind that.
Yeah, wait, that's actually not like horrendous.
what was your idea?
Flacco, Tennessee.
God,
with Rob.
with
that
Rob.
would be awful.
I don't same age.
Dave's screaming at him on the sideline.
Last year, relaxing smash.
What?
Wow. In all out, bro, I don't know what you said. An all-out brawl between Dave's and Flacco. Fucking throwing.
Yeah, cut that out. Cut that out.
Wait, so I actually have a good idea, like spot for Flacco, the Giants.
They got James.
Yeah, James.
Yeah, but he was a third string last year. He doesn't care. About
Yeah,
playing.
to be honest.
he doesn't care about playing football anymore.
Who doesn't care about playing football?
James, he's just
No,
there.
I-
Yeah, you're right. He should just
Yeah.
give up on life.
He's more than good.
He doesn't care about football. Okay.
Bro, like I know what he's saying. No, but he's just like your typical like
He
locker
didn't
room-
Let's talk good.
Yeah,
He
What
did
about-
it last year.
yeah.
Yeah, but he played.
What
really
about-
well when he-
But he like I agree though. He
Did you see that touchdown
Yeah.
against the Lions?
playing time anymore. Like he knows
Yeah.
what he is now.
I'm saying like Flacco with horrible.
He's like your
and,
locker room
and
galvanizer.
Jackson
mean,
Dart gets
just
hurt
like,
every week.
you know, best friend in in the building.
I got one for I think Jimmy G's and go back up Pat.
Wait, I saw. I can probably see that actually.
Start the year.
Yeah, I
start a
can see
couple
that.
games.
Where is he?
Wait, I saw Jimmy G. Dolphins
Rams.
link
He's still there?
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. Like to start,
Where?
I saw
hope
a
so.
couple Dolphin reporters said don't rule out Jimmy G.
I
of Miami.
Okay. When's the last time he stepped on a football field?
The Super Bowl? I don't know.
2018.
2020.
Raiders,
what,
2020.
2020.
Right?
2023
Right.
when he was throwing hospital balls to Devontae
Yeah,
Adams.
Devontae
Was
went
Raiders,
fuck.
Raiders was 23, right?
I gotta get out of here
Wow.
before I lose
I
my
forgot he was
fucking
on the
life.
Raiders.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here before I lose my fucking life.
Literally, yeah.
Bro,
those are
every
Netflix.
game I got
Yeah.
fucked up.
Receivers.
And
on Netflix.
Rodgers
Yeah.
saved him.
He did.
Yes.
Every game I get
The
fucked up.
Jets saved him.
Yeah, I don't.
I feel like we're missing some funny ones. But
So
You
it's
telling
just
me-
like this whole exercise just taught me how many bad teams there are.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
taught me, I knew, but like when you have to
confirmed. Yeah.
when you have to
Yep.
pick landing spots for these teams and you look at 6 of the 8 teams on this list and you're like,
Shador and
who would want to go there? Who would succeed there? And the answer is 0, 0.
and it's like besides maybe one guy, whoever they bring in won't change anything.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Which is a rarity in this league because you're driven by the head coach and quarterback.
It's bad. It's bad stuff.
Who's let's see. Who backs up Jacksonville? I don't even know.
I was gonna say
Mullins.
Zach there.
Oh, Nick Mullins was there.
He's
Yeah,
right,
he's just
he's
probably
there.
just a pro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trey Lance stays in Chargers, probably, right? Yeah.
Really.
Why not?
Yeah.
Look at this conversation. What the fuck are we doing?
This is honestly as much fun as the starters.
This is actually more fun than the starters, to be honest.
I can't wait to see Flacco.
What about Stiddy?
In New
Stiddy
York.
doesn't get a job.
City might get a job.
City might get a job.
Everyone
Arizona Stid.
is
Still
Every,
might
every
get a
cast
job.
off is
every cast off.
just like
Flacco.
How
they're the
dumb
Bulls.
are we
They're the
luck?
Bulls. They're the Bulls.
You know how exposed we'll get this year if Buffalo in the Super Bowl and Arizona is just like respectable, like 7 wins.
And the
Hey,
Jets are good.
which they could be.
Stidham
Nah.
might,
No.
Who's their DC?
Stidham might get a job.
Arizona?
Dude,
Who do you
Oh, wait,
get
they
at
hired
that?
some. No, wait, I saw it. They hired some clown recently.
wait, look that up. Stidham might get a job as the progressive
Nick
backup
Rouse.
commercial.
Oh yeah, Nick Rouse.
Yeah.
Wait,
And
who-
and
Yeah.
and Hackett's Stones.
Yeah, that's.
All right, I think it's time we wrap this
Yeah,
up.
they got to wrap. It's an all-star coach.
God
So my bold
almighty.
prediction is that Joe Flacco is going to New York.
Which New York?
Before we go, which one of our
Let's go.
predictions, I guess, works the best? Mine was easy. Mac Vikings.
Like the best, like we think it's correct, or like the best as
No, like
fit?
the most success out
Oh.
of your picks.
For me, definitely Kirk.
Yeah, I think Kirk.
Right. So pretty much what person that's in Minnesota.
Or maybe Kyler going to Dallas because we don't have to watch him play football.
Right. That'd be a blessing.
Yeah.
And knowing that Dak will rupture his Achilles,
Right.
career ends, Kyler is their franchise guy, and he's horrendous.
So you said which is gonna like work out like just for the
yeah, out
for
of the ones that
team?
you,
Yeah, like if they happened,
I'm not even saying this just because of Jets bias, but what they need, Jacoby Brissett would be
I don't- I don't-
would work out
I
the
agree,
best.
yeah.
Like
maybe not wins and losses, but just
just for what they
steadying the
need.
ship a
what
little
they
bit.
need.
Crazy concept. You'd actually get to see what your players do.
Yeah. Instead of playing some.
and that means something for the defense too. When the defense is down 17-0 after the first 3 like
What you're more?
Yeah, that's it. You throw in the towel.
Is that good?
I just can't wait to see Tua in Cleveland.
Dying.
I'd be jealous of him.
That's episode 4.
Oh my god.
So we went through the entire league, broke down every quarterback situation. We'll keep some of these receipts. Some of these might have to be thrown away, but we'll be revisiting this before week 1, probably touching up on who's going to go where. Next episode, though, episode 5, we're stepping into the GM chair. So we're going to do some
This
free
is gonna be
agency.
interesting, fellas.
Free agency predictions, right? And then some of our wish lists for our own teams. So for the Steelers and the Jets, moves that we think have to happen. If you enjoyed this one, make sure you're following the show. Drop a like, subscribe, share it to a friend who thinks they might know football better than us. And we'll see you in episode 5. Sunday Sauce out. Peace.